Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk about sell a put option. So when you sell a put option, you have the obligation to buy 100 shares of a specific stock at a strike price if the buyer exercises the contract. So option contract usually have 100 shares of the underlying stock. So when you sell a put option, you have the obligation to buy a stock. The buyer has the rights to sell. So you can see it's the obligation to buy. So here's the Tesla. Today's stock price is $1,014.35. What do you think the performance in the next 10 days? If you are very bullish about Tesla stock, you believe the Tesla stock in the next 10 days gonna goes up, right? So in this situation, you'll have a investment opportunity, because if you think you are very sure the stock gonna go up, so then you can sell a put option. So on the market, you can see here, this is a 10-day option. This is Tesla expire at November 5th, 2021. The strike price is $1,030. This is a put option. So the premium you will get is $45.05. So current market price you can see is $1,014.35. You can see if the stock price goes up, you will make money on the premium. So when you buy an option in the broker dealer, so they usually display this. So make sure you understand how to read it. So once you see this, you know this is a sell a put option, right? The underlying stock is 100 shares of Tesla. The expiration date is November 5th, 2021, 10 days from now. So your strike price is $1,030. Then the premium you will receive when you sell a put option, you will receive the premium. That's your incentive to sell a put option. Otherwise, nobody wants to sell a put option, right? So then this is $45.05. So you will receive total premium for 100 shares is $4,505. So if you were sure the stock gonna go up, so you will make the money. However, if the stock goes down, let's say the Tesla stock price dropped to $900 on November 5th, then it's a expiration date, right? So now the buyer of the option, they say, you know what, I am gonna exercise this option. So the buyer will sell their 100 shares Tesla at $1,030 per share to you. Even the market is $900 per share, so you have to, as a buyer, you have to buy the 100 shares at $1,030, which is the strike price from the buyer, right? Then you turn around, you can sell on the market is for $900 on the market. So in this, then you can see if you buy at $1,030, sell at $900, you're gonna have a loss. Your loss total is $13,000. However, you received some premium is $4,505. So your total loss is the $13,000 minus the premium is give you $8,495. What if on November 5th, 2021, the expiration date, the Tesla stock price is $1,020 per share? So you can see it's a little lower than the strike price, right? In this way, the buyer usually they still exercise because they can sell to you at $1,030 rather than on the market is $1,020. So it's $10 difference. So you're gonna buy the 100 shares $1,030 from the buyer, then sell on the market at $1,020. So you gonna lose a $10 per share, $1,000, and the premium you received is $4,505. So you total, you still is a gain to you. So then if the stock price really goes up as you predicted, let's say the stock price go up to $1,050 per share. In this case, the buyer will not want to, exercise it because they don't want to sell to you at $1,030 per share. Instead, they can sell on the market at $1,050 per share. So in this case, the buyer will not exercise. So the total loss. So when this is not loss, this is the buyer's loss. This is the buyer total loss is the premium loss. However, the buyer's loss is your seller's gain. So you sell the put option, you're gonna make a profit in this situation is equal to the premium. So I talked about this before. Option is a zero-sum game. Basically, the buyer lose, then you gonna gain. If the buyer gains, you gonna lose. So in this situation, buyer lose the premium. You keep the premium as your profit. So that's basically when the price at a different price, your profit and the loss as a seller of a put option. So when you sell a put option, so basically your obligation to buy, right? When you have an obligation to buy, that the most of the time because you think the stock price is going to go up. However, if the stock price go down because you promise going to buy that stock at the specific strike price, so even the stock price goes down to zero. So that's your maximum loss if the stock price goes to zero. So your strike price minus the premium. So when the stock price go down, so that's your maximum loss as a seller of a put option. You can for Tesla cases. So your strike price is $1,030 and minus the premium per share. So you times this share, so we'll give you $98,495. So this is your maximum loss. Then what is your maximum gain? Maximum gain will be only the premium. So the premium when the stock price goes up as you predicted, then no buyer would want to sell you the stock at a lower price, the strike price. They will they will not exercise the options and you keep the entire premium. So that's your maximum gain is the premium. So when you sell a put option, so now you know what's your maximum you can make, then what's the maximum you can lose. When you know the gain and the lose, so you know the risk you are in.